Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, 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 go CrossTalk,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Yo, welcome to CrossTalk, ladies and gentlemen. It is episode 86. As you see in the corner over there, it says episode 86, so you know I'm not telling a story. Welcome to CrossTalk, where we give you our take on subject matter that affects us in the spiritual realm as well as the physical realm. We also talk scripture. It's all about Christ here. Again, welcome to CrossTalk, your favorite podcast in the whole world. I'm your favorite host in the whole wide world, Pastor Stebo.
That boy is good.
Yeah, that boy is good. And, of course, I have with me two of the best co-hosts, my partners in Christ. I got the doctor.
What's
Hey,
up, Doc?
good evening, family. How y'all doing today? I trust and pray you had a wonderful day. I was kind of on a high from yesterday. We had such a good word yesterday about Ruth and them, Ruth and them, and I just trust and pray you all had a wonderful day. We glad to see you tonight. Look forward to our 86th podcast. This is
Yeah.
awesome. God is doing what he's doing, ain't he?
Man, that's wild. Thank you, Doc. Early flowers for your boy. And we're going to cross the street. It's the man, the myth, the legend. If the Apostle Paul had a favorite preacher, it'll be this guy right here. Give him a second to get his camera together. And you call him Archbishop. You call him Bishop T. But I call him,
That boy is good.
oops,
That boy is good.
wait, wrong one. But I call him,
Hey, that's my dad.
that's my dad. That's Bishop
Good
T.
evening, CrossTalk fans and followers, all of you, the saints of the Most High God. It is good to be here. It's good to be able to be here and to look in here and know that everybody's doing well. It's another good day in the Lord. I
Yes.
speak that you be blessed and continuously in high favor with God.
You got
Six.
something for us? For 86?
86. Oh yeah, this is number 86 and yeah, boy, that's right. It is 86. How about Romans chapter 8 verse 6?
Watch out now.
Chapter 8 verse 6. The mind governed by the flesh is death, but the mind governed by the spirit is life and peace.
Romans
Romans
8 and 6.
8:6.
If I could
86.
whistle,
Somebody
I
lift
would
those
whistle.
hands.
If I could whistle, I would whistle or snap my fingers.
You can't whistle? Try it.
I can't whistle.
Try it.
I can't whistle. Never could.
Yeah.
That.
And I can't scream.
But yes,
I can holler though.
that's good. Romans 8 and 6. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Say that again, Bishop.
The
The mind
mind
governed by
governed by the flesh is
Is
death,
death.
but the mind governed by the spirit is life and peace.
man, and that's kind of going what we talking about tonight. That you might be a prophet, Bishop.
Hey,
You might be a
hey, it's a part of the calling, I suppose.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
praise
ladies
God.
and gentlemen. The first person to speak, that's Yvette Berry. She says,
Hey, Gail.
what she say, y'all?
I love you.
When?
Not tomorrow, not yesterday,
Today.
today.
Today. That's right.
Yeah.
And the second person to speak is who, Bishop?
DB, Dorothy B, how you be?
And that's right.
And
And
she
the third
told me
person,
on yesterday, I'll be just fine.
third person, I can't see her. She's it was because she was too short. My bad. But
What y'all do?
Doc Gaston, she says, hello, my CrossTalk family and friends. Hey, y'all. So, look, this is us. It's the pastor, it's the bishop, it's the doctor. And we are here to offer instruction, information, illumination. Doc
Inspiration.
and Bishop.
Man, a little bit of education
Hmm?
with
And
some
it might get
Oh, wait, did
inspiration.
Doc say education or inspiration?
I said inspiration.
We
You know
know what
what
kind
we
of show
live
it's
it
going to
up.
be today.
Hey,
We
you
know what kind
got
of show it's going to be today. She going to take everything
You
Bishop
look
said.
agitation with these questions.
At the end of the show, Bishop, Dr. H going to be all like, pray.
Trust, obey, live your life.
Pray, and I'll see you in the rapture. Don't forget to call my
And
hey
then I'ma
Bishop.
flip it on
Don't
the
forget to
pastor.
call my counseling service.
You know how we roll.
good evening, D4G.
Oh man, yeah.
You
Make
know
sure
how
you
we
stop right now.
do. All right.
Share the show. Click those likes and hearts like crazy. Get this crosstalk trending and popping up on people's timelines everywhere. Don't be shy. Don't be stingy. Don't be cruel.
True.
Happy Monday, and if today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. Whatever age you are indeed blessed to be that.
Absolutely.
In the chat, we got
And this wonderful person,
this wonderful person.
that's my mama.
That's my mama. That's right, Supreme Elect Lady Marilyn Thompson. She says, hello, my crosstalk family and friends, and gives the heart emoji. Tracy D.
Hey,
So-
Tracy.
She says, good
Tell
evening,
Miss
everyone.
Barbara we said hi.
Yes, tell your mom we said hi. Super Jerry.
Okay, there we
Super Jerry says, hi, my crosstalk family and friends. Yes, we are back again for episode 86. How was y'all day today?
I had a wonderful day today. Once again, I got a chance to help some people and help myself in the process because it just makes me feel really good when I'm able to help somebody and use my gift and don't
You get a
keep it for
ding. You get an
myself.
early ding for that one.
I'm bounced. I told you I'm still high from yesterday. We had a
Ah.
wonderful Sunday school lesson. You brought us a good word.
Man.
I'm in there.
And they're like, chin hair, I hear you.
Yes.
Bishop.
Yeah, I had a great day today. It was a beautiful day. We just kind of hung around and chilled for a while. Then we got in the car, First Lady and I, or should I say Supreme Elect Lady and I, went out to Cheesecake Factory. Had a little den out there.
That's so cool.
Yeah, got back in safely, praise God. And now
Yes.
all is well. You know, it's always a blessing to go somewhere safely and then get back home safely. So
And let the
Right.
church say amen.
yeah,
Right.
that
And
made the day.
I love
Got
seeing
back
y'all
home and
going on
everything was
dates.
all right.
I love seeing y'all going on dates. That's what I like.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I think that's the cutest thing in the world.
It
That was
is. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it is. I think
You
that's
got to
dope.
learn how to.
God is good. God is good. God is awesome to
That's what keeps us
allow such.
having fun.
My Joyce Myers, she says, "Good evening, my bishop, my pastor, my first lady, Merlene Thompson, my Dr. Ish, and my LMBC family. Good evening, family and friends." Michelle Morgan, she says, "Good evening."
Hey, Michelle.
Elaine
Hey, Michelle
Ragland,
Ashley.
Elaine Ragland.
Yes.
She says H. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to say hi, but
We
that's all
miss you,
she.
Thelma Coleman. We love you, girl.
She says, "Good evening, LMBC family." Again, all right. She's on the YouTube side. So on the YouTube
Okay.
side, don't forget to click the like button. Hit that like, that thumbs up to make sure that people are getting to see us on the YouTube side. All right, y'all. Our first thing of the night is heard him say, heard him say, heard him say. I just heard him say could get us canceled. Um, but
It's not.
we
We're
gonna
gonna
do
keep it
it
real.
anyway.
We're gonna
Taylor
keep it real.
Swift. Taylor Swift. Do I got my drum roll? No, I don't have my drum roll. I downloaded, but I don't have it. All right, Taylor Swift might be more popular than Beyonce. Taylor Swift might be more popular than Beyonce. Doc,
Well, if you ask me, Taylor Swift may be as rich as Beyonce. Um, I'm not a fan of either one,
mm-hmm.
so don't shoot don't shoot
No,
arrows
she,
at me.
right. No, ain't nobody, no, we ain't gonna.
But I'm not a fan of either one. I can do with or without their music, and it just depends on who you're asking. Probably the younger people. I mean, I know she's performing all over the world nowadays, and especially at the KC Chiefs game, she makes appearances regularly. Like she's gonna be in Tokyo the night before the Super Bowl, but I bet you she's gonna be on the jet coming out of Tokyo, and
Most
she
definitely.
might land in the middle of the Usher halftime show.
Right on the field.
Yes, on the field.
Yeah,
Yes, on
yeah.
the field.
And ain't nobody gonna say anything because it's
Nothing,
Taylor Swift.
nothing, nothing. That's just my opinion. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna
So
add that to
who you leaning towards? And this all of it is just conjecture. You
yeah.
like that, Bishop?
I heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just conjecture. Which way you leaning, Doc?
As far as Super Bowl
And no, as
or
far as
Taylor
who
or
might be popular,
Beyonce,
Taylor Swift or
uh,
Beyonce,
I,
just
I
on
would
what you
take
perceive.
Beyonce. I would take Beyonce because I haven't actually listened to Taylor Swift's music. I have heard some of Beyonce's music, but I'm not a great fan of either.
Okay. And this is
But I
not
would take,
about.
Yeah.
It's not. I know
yeah,
that I don't listen to either one of them, but this is just what you perceive, what you may perceive about it. Bishop.
Yeah, I'm like kind of like you all. I'm not a fan of either of them.
Hmm.
I can't even say that I have actually listened to a whole song by either of them. Uh, I, I I saw her. I think the time that she was um, disgraced on halftime at the Super Bowl,
yeah.
and
Who?
Beyonce. Like I said, and I'm not saying that she was utterly disgraced in out there. I just thought it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You feel like she disgraced herself.
yeah. I
Okay.
like I said, I'm not a fan of either of them.
Yeah.
I don't listen to their music. I'm not saying that I don't listen to secular music because you all know that a lot of times I mention secular music in my sermons.
My
I don't.
God.
I'm way too saved to do that.
We know,
Nope.
like Amy said about Jelly Roll.
I, I don't cater to either of them. So
Yeah.
it kind of I when I'm watching a football game and Kansas City makes a play and they always got to put the camera on her. I'm like, hey, come on, let's play
Please.
football. I
Yes.
But
didn't, yeah, I didn't come to see Taylor Swift,
mm,
Raise the hands.
and they had her. She was down on the field Sunday.
Kissing.
I've never seen that before. A
Me either.
girlfriend
Me either. Down on the field,
down on the
kissing.
field. And some say that she sells tickets.
Yes.
I don't see where she does. Most people who come to the football game already got their tickets.
Uh huh.
Well,
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 I
I'm
heard
gonna
that
say
today too.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna reserve mine for my time. But which way are you leaning? If you had to say one is more popular,
Wow. I would say Beyonce because only because I've known of her popularity longer,
hmm
and it seems like just most recently year or so, Taylor Swift has come into this thing as far as my knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
now I will tell me and this where this heard him say came from. I was chilling with y'all know too, my pastor, my friend, my brother. We were hanging out at his church watching the game, and we made the same observations as you did, Bishop. It was like, man, this is every time, especially if Travis Kelsey did something.
Yes. Catches a
If he
ball.
did something, the next shot was
Yes.
at his girlfriend. Now,
Yes.
Yeah.
they not saying that they don't normally do this, but it's usually for someone's wife,
Right. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
right?
I've seen
And
wives down on the field,
right,
Yes.
you see
but never a
wives on the
girlfriend.
field.
Yeah.
This
The
is the first time
children.
you've really ever seen like
Mm-hmm.
girlfriends being like mentioned like wives, and that's a lot of power on the end of Taylor Swift. And Taylor Swift is selling some football games when it's in well, football tickets when it's in Kansas City. They know that she's going to be there, so they want to go.
Yep. Yep. They
They
want to
want to.
see her.
Yep, they want to go. And here's one thing: both of the ladies sell out tickets.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
However,
do.
however, Taylor Swift doesn't drop her prices.
Beyonce did.
Yes, Beyonce
She
does.
doesn't. I'm sorry, I didn't catch
She
that.
doesn't alter the price.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't like drop the price after a certain amount of time. And usually it's because Taylor
They
Swift
understand.
sells out almost immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. But I
So,
did hear on the news today that she is making the NFL millions of dollars
oh yeah,
just with her appearances being there.
hmm
Hmm.
But do
Okay.
you remember
millions.
when Kanye West did something to her on stage
When
Yes,
long
he
time
took the
ago?
microphone from
yes.
her,
When
yeah,
she got the best video
Yes.
or the best
yeah,
album or
and
something like that.
it was comparing the same two people.
Yep,
Beyonce did so
yep,
and so. Yeah,
yep.
Yes.
Now one could argue that that may have catapulted
It did.
uh,
I
Taylor
think it
Swift's
did.
career
Uh-huh. I think
because
it
there's
she
no
did.
got
such thing as bad publicity.
Nope.
right, right, right. Now, based on all of that, what I just said, I'm
Uh-huh.
leaning more towards Taylor Swift.
Go
I
ahead.
know,
Okay.
I know. Beyonce has been in the limelight longer, but I'm like as of right now, I'd say Taylor. Now, which one do I prefer? If I had to listen to either one of them, I've only heard Beyonce's music, so it's probably gonna be Beyonce. Never heard like a full Beyonce album, and I don't know if I could. And no shade to Beyonce or anything like that, because I'm starting to see we starting to get up in numbers. I guess anytime we say Beyonce, somebody
The
clap,
queen bee,
right? Somebody get on and be all like, "What they saying?"
the
But
beehive.
yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah,
they
the
call it, what
Beehive.
is it? The Beehive or either the Swifties.
Yes. And
Did you just make that up, Bishop?
No,
no, that's real.
they
Really?
talk about
The
her as
beehive,
Swifty.
yes.
This no,
And
I know the Beehive, but I didn't know
the
it was the
Swifties,
Swifties.
yes.
Yeah, the
Speaking
one.
of the Swifties, somebody used some AI and used some ugly, not ugly photos, but indiscretionate photos of her. Oh, those Swifties
Mm.
was on it.
Yeah,
They were mad.
you can't hardly say a word edgewise about Taylor
And
Swift, and
Beyonce too.
that right. I was just about to say they kind of neck and neck, but
Hmm.
that's enough talking about the Beehive and the Swifties.
Okay.
Now that I just learned that from my dad, that's 78
That's what
years
they
old,
call them. The
and knows
Swifties.
about the Swifties, and I
The
don't
Swifties.
at
Yeah.
You know
all.
what we need to
Had
know? Look,
no idea that they were called Swifties. And but
that's what
Yeah.
they call them.
Yeah. I
like
heard
we
that.
say, we
Yep.
offer instruction, information, illumination. Doc would tell you education or inspiration, with
Inspiration.
depending on how she feels,
We might
but
even
definitely
agitate you tonight.
education. And we learning today on the show as well. Thank you, Bishop. All right, so we just heard them say, "Y'all ready?"
We ready. We
All right,
stay
here we
ready.
go. This
I think you got episode 85 on the thingamajig.
I got 86. You might be on the wrong episode.
I saw 86 when I logged in.
122. Okay. Okay. It's got podcast 85.
122. That
Yeah,
was
Ah,
last
correct.
week.
that might.
Crowd. Oh, it still got the same thing on it. January 22nd. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, that you on the wrong episodes, Bishop.
Yeah, that was last week.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
last week.
But I.
But
Oh.
this title is
Week
called
86.
"He Said, She Said." Resolving conflicts and more. Resolving conflicts and more. Our first topic of the night, that's called crucial conflicts. Number one, how do you handle conflict? We're going to take the male perspective from a man and the female perspective from a woman, and we'll go ladies first. Ladies first. Dr. Ish, how do
Okay.
you, and when I say you, I mean
You mean
women,
me?
and you could be, broad or very specific if you want. But
I
go
have
ahead.
to be specific because I can only speak for me.
I could dig it.
First off, he said, she said is a problem because there is a saying, a true saying that's very true. Believe none
Half
of
what,
what you hear.
right. Yeah, that's right. None of what you hear, half what you see. I'm all like, to believe half what you hear and none of what you see. Because we don't walk by faith. Wait. We walk by faith, and I'm getting it all
Not by
wrong today.
sight.
I am getting it
So the he said,
all
she said is a problem off the top because you can change, you can say you said one thing and the person heard something else.
right.
But with trying to resolve conflict, there's got to be a line of communication. There may even have to be a timeout. We have to learn how to compromise um, because you're going to have conflict. Conflict is going to arise in life. But we have to learn how to listen to each other, not listen to each other just to answer back immediately because you probably didn't hear everything that I said for number one because you listening so I'm listening so I can jump in and say but yeah but
But don't get
um
too far into the podcast.
okay okay
But
but communication and
how do you
compromise.
how do you handle conflict?
I try to compromise if there needs to be a compromise. We need to talk about it. We got to sit down and have a conversation, not talking at each other, but talking to each other is
Right.
very important because you can get off talking at somebody.
Facts.
That's my
Bishop,
take.
Yeah.
Bishop,
Well.
how do you handle conflict
Wow. That's kind of difficult
from a
because
male
sometimes
perspective? Sorry.
the way you handle it has to deal has to do with the person that the conflict is with.
Mm,
The
Really.
first thing you have to get rid of is emotionalism, and if that,
Yes.
then you got to find out the what the real problem is.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times people are arguing and they are saying the same thing from the same point of view, but because they are not listening, they don't hear, hey, we're on the same page, but we're
Right.
arguing.
We holler.
And you find out what the problem is, why it exists, how existing, and then in dealing with the conflict, let's be honest, let's be
So
fair,
Yes. Yes.
let's be
Yes.
truthful, because fabricating only adds fuel to the fire.
Ain't never asked the problem.
so you
Yes.
you you basically go at a psychological standpoint. It's got to be something underlying.
Got to be it. Most
Most
I mean,
time,
most people don't have conflict about the thing that they're conflicting about.
No.
yeah.
The
That's
conflict is about something else. But this is what I'm
It's the
bringing.
straw.
And this is what I'm talking about, being honest in the conflict. And I
absolutely.
personally try, first of all, to keep calm,
Okay.
because when you
Yes.
blow up,
Can't think. You
and it's
can't.
not
No,
the
it is
easiest thing to do. You gotta stay calm.
Yeah.
You gotta be fair. Even contention can be helpful if you do it fairly.
Right. Right.
Arguing can be therapeutic.
right.
Right.
Stoicism, you can't deal with that.
Mm-mm.
I'm right, you're wrong,
My
and
way or the highway.
as uh, doctor said, you gotta be able to compromise.
That's right.
You got to be able to,
That's right.
and the line drawing. If you
Insane.
step across here, that's
It's gonna be some trouble.
There's gonna be
it's
some
not,
some
I
furniture
try,
moving.
but it's
Yeah.
not always easy. But dealing with conflict, yeah, those are some of the things that I
Yeah.
try to employ to keep conflict down.
Yeah. And we have to learn
How do I handle conflict? I
how.
fight. I fight.
But do you fight
Songwriter
fair?
songwriter says we have to fight, although we have to cry. I'll do the fighting, you do the crying. No, I'm just kidding. But um,
But do you fight fair when you fight?
no, well, I don't primarily like to fight. So
Me either.
I don't like to get all up in the air and be yelling and this and that, third. I like to have um, conversations. Because
Amen.
conversations can be had in conflict, and we can come to if we don't get to a resolution, we can get to an understanding. So,
Amen.
like, I don't have to agree with your stance. You don't have to agree with mine. But as
Absolutely.
long as you can tell me what my stance is, and I can tell you what your stance is, that means that both of us have been listening, and that means
Mhm.
that we can, we left with an understanding. So yeah,
Amen.
yeah. So
And you
I'm
know what?
more on
It
the
takes. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm more on the bishop side. I'm I'm I, I'm always, well, not always thinking, but I'm most of the time thinking, okay, this can't be it. So let's get to the bottom of it. Let me see if
Hmm.
I can probe or if I can dig a little bit deeper to see what this issue is, because you can't be mad at me for X, Y, Z.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah,
And
most of the time it is something that's
it is
underlying. Yeah,
And
because we
anytime
obviously.
you've got more than one person in a situation, you're going to have conflict.
hmm
Yes.
As I oftentimes say, if you got two people in a situation and they never disagree, one of those
Run.
people aren't needed.
right,
Run.
right.
Yes. Yes. And as he said, disagreements can be healthy.
Yeah.
You
hmm
gotta work through some situations, and working through that situation, you learn a lot about each other.
right.
And
And
it's just not my way or the highway.
and just because there's conflict doesn't mean there's contention. It doesn't mean that
Exactly.
there's and let me say it like this. There's doesn't mean that there is uncontainable contention. Because anyway, anytime you feel
Well, they
if you
ain't.
have Do I get one of those? Somebody lift those hands.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Just because Bishop just said a second ago, you have an idea, I have a idea. They may oppose each other, but we don't have to fight about it.
Yeah.
That's right.
We don't
Yeah.
have to fight about it. You never know. My idea might be something that you disagree with, but it might make you think, and it may
And just because someone disagrees with you doesn't mean that they're against you.
right.
Right.
They,
And
and they just and this doesn't mean that they're against what you're saying. Doesn't
sometimes it
necessarily mean
depends on who's bringing the idea as to whether the other person can accept it.
yeah, and that's something that well anyway we don't want to get way too far because they'll that
No, we,
yeah
no, we don't.
that does play a factor. That does play a factor.
Hmm.
We be lying to ourselves if we didn't at least admit that part.
Uh-huh.
And that, that is a strong topic because they have uh, classes and seminars on conflict resolution
Yeah,
Yes. For our
yeah.
young people.
There
because
go Dakota.
uh,
She
must be
wanna
a
be on
conflict
camera.
over there
Right, right.
somewhere.
She got a conflict over there. You're like, what you say? Get off that TV. You over there telling our business?
It's not whether you have conflict or not, it's how you handle it.
Exactly.
That's right.
And
That's important.
I have to say, and since you asked me, I'm working on it. That's not something that you just, okay, I made it. I got
Yep.
this. You know,
Yep.
And I so
I'm
agree with that.
working on it
Yes.
because you are different different
Yes.
thought process in every situation.
Hmm.
Yes. I agree with that
And
wholeheartedly. And
each
it is a
situation,
process.
Bishop, each situation should grow you.
Yes.
Each so
It
you're not
should.
the same
Yeah.
person, not just day by day, but situation by situation. If a
Yes.
situation that you come across doesn't change you in some kind of way, then you missing the point.
You lost it. You lost
And,
Yeah.
something.
and you know, we have to
Yeah.
stop and listen and think before we speak because
What the song say, stop, look,
listen
listen
to
to
your
your heart.
heartbeat.
What
Yes.
they saying. Yeah.
I tell you, boy, I don't know
That
that
was
one. That's too rich for my
that was the
blood.
stylistics, man.
Yeah.
My Joyce Meyer said, "Come on here, Bishop, break it down. You have to analyze what's going on to come to common ground." That's right. You get a ding. Pastor
Yep.
Lucas, what's up, Pastor Lucas? She says, "Hear both sides of the story and go from there with a solution." There you go. I'm doctor. My Joyce Myers comes back and says, "We can agree to disagree, but come together with an understanding. We can work it out." That's true. Get another ding. All right. Let's head off to the second
John,
question. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. How do you think they handle conflict? And this one we're going to do male perspective from a woman and the female perspective from a man. All right. So
right.
we're gonna go with Bishop first since we went with Dr. Ish first last time. How do you
Mm.
think they handle conflict? They being women.
I
And of
think.
course, before let me I'm sorry, Bishop, but
Mhm.
let me do this right quick. This is a podcast about opinion. None of us are diagnosing, none of us are putting a blanket statement on everybody. We're just saying, hey, this is what I feel. And you can put what you feel on the comments in the chat. What's up, cousin? My cousin Tony, short Tony, he just popped up in the chat. But
Tony
this is just
Brown.
how what we think about it. Go ahead,
Right.
Bishop. My bad.
I think from a male perspective concerning the female, and this, as you said, these are not blanket statements, but I think that they deal with situation and circumstances more from emotionalism.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, females tend to feel, and they secondly tend to take things very personally.
Mm.
Whatever you
Mm.
say to her, you're saying about
About
her.
her. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Mhm.
Somebody lift those hands.
Yes,
Not because
yes.
I agree. I'm not saying that, women. I'm
Right,
not saying
right.
that. I just thought that was a cold. I thought that was a cold. I thought that was a cold take. That was nice. That was nice.
Yeah,
All right, go ahead, Bishop. I had to lift
yeah.
those hands.
That's basically my perspective. Like I said, male perspective, and again, it's not a blanket statement. I'm not saying everybody, all of the,
Hmm.
but generally speaking, in a lot of situations that I have been faced with, it's an emotional thing.
Mhm.
That's
I have
that's what I was wanting
counseled
to say.
with many couples, and it is amazing the different perspective you get from a couple about the same subject
Mm,
because they see it differently.
yeah.
They hear it
And
differently
ladies and
too.
gentlemen, this is coming from a somewhat of a professional mind.
It
Uh,
is.
yeah. So he's not just saying this is what I feel about women. Like he said, this is how I feel about the cases, if you don't mind me using that word, cases that I've dealt with. And he's
Yeah,
done how many years of counseling?
47.
47 years of counseling with, um, yeah, let's get a round of applause. 47 years of counseling with married couples and aspiring to be married couples.
Right.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah, so this is coming from a very professional mind, not just somebody slinging conjecture. That'll go the second time I did it. I
So,
If I can just add this, I
Yes,
have
sir.
had couples who, like you said, aspiring couples,
Hmm.
and I have told them, leave my office.
you might not need
Serious.
to do this.
Leave my office. I will not be a part of this because you are too polarized and
Whew.
even haven't even walked down the aisle, haven't even made your plans yet. You're already too polarized.
So then you know it's gonna be worse.
Hmm. So
Yeah.
and look, and the reason why, Bishop, that you have to do that, and I'm not saying this to you as information, but I'm saying it to our audience. The reason why you have to do that is because when you say, "All right, let's do this," you're putting your stamp of approval on it.
Man, oh man. And
Yes.
Yes.
you're accountable to God for doing it.
Yes.
This is why I started counseling because at first I would just, okay, you want to get married? Come on, stand up here. But
Right.
God
Where the
told
money
me,
at?
you're a part of this.
That's it.
Mm.
You are a part of this. You
That's
are
it. You're
accountable
saying
for
this is good.
giving these vows
Mm.
because I'm not speaking for me. I'm speaking for God. These are
Yes.
God's
Yes.
vows.
Mm.
So yeah,
And it's
and
funny that you say that, Bishop. It might not be my turn, Reverend, but it's
It's your
funny that
turn.
you say that. But I have watched how your vows have changed over the years.
yes,
Hmm.
yeah,
Uh, and they get counseled even in the wedding ceremony.
Yeah. Keep other
Uh,
folk out your business.
yes, and they can, talk to each other. Don't turn on one another. Those kinds of things. So I
Now,
guess I'm
Doc,
gonna.
it's your
Yes.
turn now. How do you think
Um, I
they
was gonna take my turn anyway, but since you said it's my turn,
how how do you think men handle conflict, Doc?
you, I think men don't really like conflict. They will, they can go along with the program only so long, and then they get pushed almost to a corner, and they could explode.
Mm.
But that's where you need to have a line of open communications, because men will, we women, we can fuss and nag and complain and be emotional, as Bishop said. And, uh, he hears me, but I haven't got a rise out of him yet. I really got to push a button. you know,
Okay.
I really got to
Okay.
keep going on and on. You
Okay.
know,
Move on.
like our infamous elect lady says, and another
And
thing.
another thing, right?
You know what? And after the the conflict has settled down, I'm thinking to myself, I should have said such and so. And that starts it all over again. But you
Well,
gotta learn how to talk to
you
each
you
other.
you going back on your side of the fence, Doc. You talking about how women do it,
But I'm just saying,
but
men
yeah,
are more
that's
you really
actually
gotta push them.
that's actually that's that's not a bad take at all. Actually, that's not a
Yeah.
bad take at all.
Unless they got anger issues, and then they really need
Then that
counseling. If they
right.
got anger
Then it's
issues,
not, and then
you
it's
say
not even
one
that.
word and they like a
Right,
firecracker, they
right.
pop
Then
off.
you got that you
But no,
got
I'm
that
just saying,
reaction immediately. Right,
yes, yes,
stepped
yes.
on a landmine. Let's see what
And then men tend to get quiet sometimes when there's conflict. They may be thinking about what they need to say. They may be thinking about what they shouldn't say. But it all comes down to we're gonna have to talk about this thing.
right. Uh, Denitra Day, what's up, Denitra? She says, I think it's about
Hey.
everyone learning how to control their emotions. Emotional intelligence. Yes, that is good. That's a good. A lot of us are in tune with our IQ so much that we forget our EQ, our emotional intelligence. Um, and that's another thing. We well, I could. That's another. I could talk about this. Um, how do women handle conflict? In agreement with Bishop. It's more of an emotional stance. How you
Mhm.
made me feel. It's not necessarily dealing with facts or dealing with actualities. It's
How
about,
you
okay,
feel?
this is how I felt about
Yeah, you
this.
hurt my
This.
feelings.
Right, right. Now it could have been true, but now instead of truth, we're arguing about emotions behind the truth. And
That's
then
the
on the
bottom.
other end,
That's the hidden figure.
how do men handle conflict? Yes, that we most of us kind of either shut down or we go into a cognitive mode to where, okay, we're thinking, and sometimes to our detriment, because and when we're thinking, we're not listening. We're not always listening.
Not
We're
when I'm
thinking about,
talking.
okay, what could this actually be about, instead of going about it the opposite way, which
Yeah.
we'll find out later on. Um, Stephanie Robinson, she says, yes, I will blow all the way up at times. then I'm like, hold my
Oh, my mule. Come on, Stephanie.
hold your mule, girl. You know better.
You're
Right,
newlywed.
right. But I like that. I like that. Be honest.
Yeah,
TC,
absolutely.
she says some people just can't talk at all because they have already decided not to agree or compromise with you. That is actually good. I give you
Brilliant,
brilliant on that
brilliant.
one.
Are you coming from another perspective later on? I mean, am I going to talk about the brother? I talked about from a sister's perspective. Is
Well,
there a
we
segment?
that was the first question. Men like um, so the first question was male perspective from a man, and this one was with you for was female perspective from a
Okay.
man. You got
Right.
something else to add?
Yeah, from the male perspective concerning the male.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the brother, the man, men tend to, as you said, concerning the female, what you're saying to me, you're saying about me.
Hmm.
Uh, the brother generally feels whatever you say that is not conducive to what I want to think, you're attacking my manhood.
Mm.
And that's where the problem. They take it personally to the other perspective. You're breaking me down, and who is the love lady that talks? We
Love
only got
engineer.
two emotions as it is.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and you're attacking the one
That's
that I'm leaning mostly to. I'm a man. I am a
right.
man, and there are certain things that are supposed to go with me being a man. And when you talk negatively towards that, you're attacking my manhood,
Manhood.
and I've got nothing else.
Right,
Right.
right. And we are
Hey, child.
women can talk. We can
Oh,
attack.
yes.
We can
You
go
will
there.
you
In all honesty,
We know
we can
how,
attack.
people know. We know if you've been in a relationship with somebody, you know what button to push to
Yes,
get
sir.
whatever reaction you're looking for. You already know.
So do.
And
either by what they told you or what they showed you.
oh
So you,
man, and
you
Silence is not always golden.
that can be so detrimental. Because you can't afford to share everything.
Correct.
Some things are better off kept
close
to
to the
yourself,
chest.
because
Uncensored.
Yeah.
some people, especially narcissistic tendency people, they will use what you say
Against you.
as ammunition.
Yes.
They can give the appearance of empathizing and sympathizing, but they're only gathering information.
Gathering
Yes.
intel, right?
Yes. 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 That's
Check
like
this out, y'all.
that's
We
like
we got we got
emotional
some more up our
AI.
sleeves. We got some more up our sleeves. Bishop and the bishop and the doctor are just halfway up the forearm, rolling up their sleeve. They got some more for you in a minute, but we got to pay some of these bills.
Okay.
Um, and before we get over there, we're gonna do this. You like to play it. We like to let you play it. It's called "Are You Churchy?" Are you churchy? This is my favorite game in the whole wide world.
I've been waiting all day to play this.
This is like literally a dream come true. Yeah, I want to get married to this song. Stay in school. What did you say? What did you say? All right, so to all the people, first of all the people who thought that I was kidding when I say my dad be making up songs and making up runs and stuff like that, you heard it already. But anyway, are you churchy? We asked 100 people, 100 Baptist church members, name a baptismal song. Name a baptismal song.
Come on, y'all know this.
Yeah, right.
You heard about 24 of them yesterday.
Right,
We heard some yesterday.
right.
I just didn't want to give it away.
There we go, Denitra Day. Denitra Day. Hold on, wait, where is it? Yeah.
What she say?
Denitra Day is the first person. She says, take me to the water. I got Wade in the water. So either way of them wins. So come on back on here, Bishop.
Yeah, I'm on.
No, your screen off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your mic on.
My stuff ain't doing.
We got
There we go.
Denitra Day. Denitra Day wins. And guess what she wins, Bishop?
What's that?
She wins a free meal to
Our friend.
the fish
Duh.
house.
Fish house.
The fish house, that's right. So Denitra, just holler at me and I'll let you know what you need to do in order to redeem your free meal. But now you get to hear about them right quick.
And now a word
Yeah.
from our sponsors.
About to talk
We're
about our
just up
friends
there
behind our
Friday.
back. If you haven't taken the opportunity to hang out on the corner of Natural Bridge and Jenner Station Road for some really good fish and seafood, get by the fish house and assemble that awesome menu. Tell Tammy and Jerry that the good folks at CrossTalk sent you. You probably won't get any free food like Denitra, but you'll get some good food. Make sure you slide in Made by Guys DM and order you a few Made by Guys t-shirts from Brother Stewart. You can find them on Instagram at madebyguy._. Special offer $25 on a specific line of t-shirts. Creative gift giving made easy. Baskets by Stephanie. You haven't given a gift if it wasn't by Baskets by Stephanie. Connect with her on Instagram and Facebook at Baskets by Stephanie. Email her at info@giftbasketsbystephanie.com. And give your hair bay a hair vacation. Hit up Hair Bay at Her Hair Too Real on IG and Hair Bay 27 on TikTok. Nobody bakes a cake like Carla Saul bakes a cake, but nobody bakes a cake like Carla Saul bakes a cake, so get your cake baked by Anointed Cake Creations. It's all good. And helping you find the property of your dreams, Paula M. Walker, real estate sales agent with St. Louis Metro Realtors, agent_Walker03 at hotmail.com is how you get in touch with her. Phrase has the phrase that fits. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Hit up Bridget Unbreakable Michelle, for your phrase apparel on Facebook. Enhancing your peace of mind, one clean at a time. Going out dusting. That's GOD, that's for God, LLC. For pricing and booking your professional home and commercial cleaning, email goingoutdusting@gmail.com. Visit goingoutdustingcleaning.com or visit her on Instagram, going_out_dusting. Reading is fundamental. Check out these titles. Pick up your copies of Bishop books, He That Hath an Ear, anywhere you can download ebooks, and you can download Stair Steps to Answer Prayer. This man literally wrote the book on prayers. You can get it at www.stairstepstoanswerprayers.com or anywhere you can download ebooks. Elaine Ragland, Manifestations by Elaine Ragland, and Untarnished Relationships is available now for anywhere you can download books. And if you like good music, I know a guy, download Gabriel Music, anywhere you can download or stream music. The newest release single is Nobody Greater Than You. It's available now for download or streaming. And if you're ready to record your single or album, email Incrediboy Music Group at incrediboymusic2@gmail.com for pricing and availability. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I did my best, y'all. Dr. Ish is still talking over me, but that's okay because I'm still rapping and I can't freestyle.
That's all I have to say about that.
I thought I was muted.
Until Dr. Lucas, none but the righteous is the same song as Take Me to the Water. And it ain't nothing but the righteous. It's none but the righteous.
Right.
Now, we make up our own words.
You better hear me.
And if it's gonna be somebody that make it up, it's gonna be Pastor Lucas. I tell you that much.
And yours truly.
That's my. Oh no, Bishop don't make up words. Bishop make up songs. So that's
words to songs.
he make up full songs.
But
if he don't look, if he don't know, if you're a musician. If you're a musician and he don't know what you playing, just keep on playing. He gonna make up a song to it.
Yes.
He's gonna make up a song to it.
It runs in the family, though. I think
that was the guy that was playing.
What that's supposed to mean, Doc?
Their homegoing the other day.
Reese's dad.
Oh yeah.
And I was singing it. He stopped. I said, "Keep on playing, brother."
Right.
He's like, "Nah, you singing something else." He was like,
he waited for a minute, and then he came on with it.
Playing.
All right, y'all ready?
We ready.
All right, let's go to round 2. All right, topic 2: constructive conflict. We're gonna try to get this. We're gonna probably try to squeeze this in. We technically almost done, but hey, you know what? This is a good conversation. We're gonna roll till the wheel fall off. How about that?
Okay.
All right. Constructive conflict. What is the most important factor in constructive conflict?
Constructive conflict. Constructive criticism?
No, conflict. constructive conflict. As a male or female, what is the most important factor in constructive conflict? Dr. Ish, want to take it first?
You got to listen. You just got to learn how to listen. You got to
Mm-hmm.
learn how to listen, and not only listen, but you have to hear what's being said, and then you have to discuss it. You just got to get to the bottom of it, because um, if you've got a problem, you've got an issue, you want to get it resolved, and the only way you're going to get it resolved is to communicate and talk to each other and compromise. Those three C's go with any relationship. I don't care what kind
Mm-hmm.
of relationship it is. Those three C's are important in every relationship that you are dealing with. And you got to learn from it. Pay attention to the lesson. Don't miss your blessing in the lesson, because you're being stubborn and you don't want to deal with the conflict. Thank you. I'll raise my hands
All
too.
right.
And I'm
Bishop, and
speaking from the
this is
spirit.
that's as for the female perspective. As a
Mm.
male bishop, what's the most important factor in constructive conflict? As a man dealing
Let
with,
let me give you a scenario. I was talking with a couple,
mm-hmm,
and they were on the verge of dissolving. And I asked the question, "Do you want this to work?" And he answered me, "I want it to work if it's going to get better." My reply was, "It's not going to get better unless you make it better."
Come
come
on.
man,
Come
Things
on
don't
now.
just get better.
Yes. They just don't happen.
They
That's
don't
right.
just that.
Bishop.
That's it.
You know what? And I'm sorry for it, but you struck a chord with that one. You
That's
know,
the
one
truth.
of my least favorite things about,
Mm,
and there's no
Ain't no
secret.
secret.
I'm dating, right? My least favorite thing about talking to somebody about going further into a relationship
mhm.
is how most people feel about um, what you just said.
It's
Uh,
true.
it because most people feel like, well, um, it'll work itself out,
That's the
No.
biggest lie.
Mm-mm.
right? It'll work itself out.
That fairy tale, get
Um,
married and live happily ever after. That's the biggest lie.
right, right. Or I don't want to deal. I don't want. It's too early to deal with blah 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 blah.
So what are we doing?
Do
It. Go ahead,
it
Bishop.
com- it comes down to do golly. Mm. It comes down to, do you want a resolution, or do you want a revolution?
Mm,
Do
That's
you
what
want
it
a
comes. Do
revolution?
you want it? Because if you don't want to make it work,
it won't.
it ain't going to work,
It
because
ain't
you're
gonna
not
work.
going to put yourself into it.
You ain't gonna do it. No.
People wanna get on to this bus of relationship,
Hmm.
but
But
I'm
you
not
ain't
going to
doing
pay
nothing,
my fare, and I'm not going to sit down,
because I
because
might jump off the bus
it
anytime.
b-
Right.
it might not work.
Hmm.
I might not ride all the way, not
Yeah.
realizing
Come
that
on.
if you would pay your fare, sit down and buckle up,
That's it.
even when it shakes,
Yeah.
You'll be
Hold the
ready.
rail.
You'll be
still
ready
gonna
for it.
you still gonna be hanging in there.
Yes,
Uh,
yes,
uh,
yes.
no, things don't just happen.
No, sir.
People make them
That's
happen,
right.
and in
And
order to make it happen, you gotta want to do
you
it.
gotta want it to
You
Yeah.
happen.
got because it takes work.
And
Yes.
It
Bishop,
Yes.
takes work.
Bishop, I'm gonna
Yes.
throw another R word in there. Um, outside of resolution and revolution, sometimes you can't have either one of those unless there's restitution.
Okay.
You
That
have
was
to
the
Gotta
be
good
go.
able.
part.
You have
Yeah.
to be able to.
That's right.
You have to be able to restore
That's right.
somebody
Yeah.
back in. And a lot of us have a problem with restoration because
Forgiveness.
you did that. And if you did, once a blank blank, always a blank blank.
Yeah.
And what we seldom forget is we were once a blank blank. Whatever that
True.
was, we were once a whatchamacallit or whatever it was,
Yeah,
and then
true.
now we're not. But now, since you wronged me, you will always be this blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And you know
Because
And
what
that's
else we
that's one thing
because
that
in
we
so
have to
many cases, go ahead, Rev.
that's one thing that we have to remember in constructive conflict is that there may be a situation where some restoration is going to be having to
Yeah.
take place, and I'm going to have to issue the restitution.
and you know what else? We have to learn how to forgive. That
Yeah,
is
and
a
that's a
big,
huge part
big
in
issue.
restitution.
Yes, that's a big issue because we remember too much. I remember when. Or you don't
And,
remember the right stuff.
and you know, it sometimes it's not about whether you remember it or not.
Reminded.
Because you know, in it, human nature is the one thing you say you're not
I'm gonna
gonna
remember, think about.
Hmm.
Yeah,
remember, it's gonna always come to your mind.
Yes, yes.
But I don't think it's about remembering it. Watch this now. I think it's more about regurgitating it.
Okay. That makes so much sense. Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
because it'll come to your mind, but
But you
if
don't have
it's
to say it.
forgiven, the problem, and I could keep talking about narcissism because you know I've been doing a lot of study on this. People who hold on to things, they've always got something against you because they've never forgiven anything. So
Come
they
on now.
always got something.
Come on now.
And sometimes that is a tactic of, you know, well,
It
I'm
is.
I'm going to hold on to this.
Mm-hmm.
the one in the
So that
chamber.
yeah, so it's always in the chamber, you know. So all I got to do is rack it, you
That's
know.
it.
Hmm. And
So
and
That's it.
and
and it
here's
comes
one.
with, as you said, forgiveness.
Right,
Yes.
and that's a big part of restitution, Bishop.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Letting
yes.
go of that one that you got in the chamber,
Yeah.
You
because
Yeah.
gotta
right,
golly.
You know,
it's
we always
that
got to one up us.
right, and the one in the chamber. That if we look at it like that, like what it actually is, we're trying to weaponize something,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't even have to begin as a bullet, but we put it, we formulate it and we mold it into bullet form and put it in our
Yeah.
until our chamber, and we ready to go just in case. And look, and it doesn't have to be something dealing with what I got in the chamber. As long if you got something that you want to talk about
Underline.
with me, well, you know what?
Underline
I
it.
came ready. I got something to talk about with you anyway.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we can update and upgrade those things.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
you know, if I let go of that thing that was 20 years old,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
gonna
got
wait
one
till
that's
you do
10.
something that's more recent. And
Yeah.
this, well, you know, it's
And this
like,
one is more potent too.
okay,
I'm gonna
this
keep
will
this
hold me for the next 5 years. You know,
unless the first one is more potent.
yeah,
And
We're
you know,
like,
we got to
nah,
be
this one ain't worse
careful.
than that one.
We got to
I'm
be
gonna hold
careful
this.
how we're looking at and for stuff. Because you can find some stuff if you're looking.
Oh yeah.
Look long enough and you'll find it. And you'll make it say, do what you want it to do.
Ooh, check this out. We finna raise when I finish this one, all three of us gonna raise our hands on this one. Stephanie Robinson says, "My question is, and of course this is rhetorical. Why would you hold on? It doesn't even hurt the intended target. You end up hurting yourself."
And,
that
and we
comes
know
from
that.
from a lack of understanding. For
Right.
years, we have felt that if I don't forgive you, it's
It's, I'm
hurting you.
holding. Yep.
I'm justified in the way I feel.
I've got you over the barrel.
And no,
And it's not true. You've got your
no.
own self over the barrel.
It's like a
Right.
cancer. It'll chew you up.
Facts. Facts. Second question. Let's get to the second question, ladies and gentlemen.
Mhm.
What does the opposite sex need to know about navigating constructive conflict? What does the opposite sex, in your opinion, as a male, Bishop, in your opinion as a man, what does the opposite sex, the female sex, need to know about how to navigate constructive conflict?
Short answer: no facts and not speculation.
I like that. I like that because most of the and Bishop, and I think this is why you're saying that because most of the time when women are engaged in conflict, especially the kind that we're talking about tonight, is with a male. And most men think rationally. They don't think or think by. And I don't mean that y'all don't think
I got you.
right. We think. What's the word I'm looking for, Bishop? Help me get out of trouble.
You think
I'm gonna get
calmly.
canceled.
You
We think
think
what?
calmly.
Say it again, Bishop.
I was
Doc, what you say?
I said most men think calmly. Women are emotional. Women can be
We're
emotional.
cognitive thinkers. We're
Yes.
cognitive thinkers.
Yes.
We're thinking, okay, what makes logical sense? What makes logical sense? And what makes logical sense is facts, things that you can actually bring up and show me that okay, this is a fact. You can't show me emotions as facts.
And
And you know,
you got to also be alert and aware of the difference in facts. You know, there are assumed facts, and
And
then
then
there
there
are
are actual
presumed
facts.
facts.
Right.
believe.
Presumed your facts are based upon information,
Correct.
and assumed is that the word that you use is just conjecture. This is what I thought.
Right.
I
Perception.
figured this. This is what I think.
That's it.
It's not
It's
about what I know.
right.
And
It
mostly it might be that that's just what I want to say now.
and
Yeah,
it's how I'm
this is
feeling
my
right now.
truth. This is
You
my
know, it's how
truth.
I feel right now.
And
This
What
is
then
does 45 call it? Alternate truth.
yeah,
yes.
and ladies and gentlemen, a lot of the things that we need, and this goes for both sides. Um, my truth doesn't have any place in constructive conflict
No.
because
No.
that's
Because
another way of dressing up what
a
I
lie.
feel.
Right.
Those
Right.
emotions.
And you
Doc,
know, I'm sorry, Reverend.
are you good?
Those
Go ahead, Doc.
emotions can come across mean and hateful
Mm,
and hurtful. And we talk about words all the time. And when you speak, when your heart is hurting, you cannot take those words back.
no.
Those words are going to be out there. They're like pillows in feathers in a pillow. You may find one down on Martin Luther King from out here and pick up that nasty feather, and you're hurting again. So we have to
Mm,
be mindful what we say, not only what we say, how we say
how
it.
we say it. Yeah.
And, we got body language, and
Hmm.
we do all of this.
And then
And it
also,
goes
That's
back.
provocative.
and
It can go back
also,
again to what we said earlier. When you're in a relationship, any amount of time with anybody, you know what to say.
right.
Yep.
And
I believe.
that's actually going to my point, Bishop. Dr. Ish said, um, what we say, how you say it, and then here's a third one, Dr. Ish, what we say and how we say it to who,
Yeah.
That's
our
it.
audience, because not everybody can take that. Like I could talk to Bishop a certain type of way that I can't talk to Dr. Ish.
Right. Right. Right.
Because it's all about knowing my audience.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about
Mm-hmm.
knowing my audience, and
Mm-hmm.
it's something that I can say to Bishop in a jokey kind of way might hurt Dr. Ish's feelings,
Mm-hmm.
and I can say it the same exact way.
Exactly. That's right. That's right. And we don't know who's watching us while we expressing all of this.
Right. Facts.
Because we can be influential to others around us. They may think we got the perfect relationship, but then we walk out the door and we're ready to chew each other up and spit each other out. Somebody might see us in the car riding down the street, cutting it up.
They might think y'all listening to rap music because y'all like to hear Bishop.
You
Y'all
gonna
like to
listen
y'all
to
like to
Taylor
rap.
Swift.
Y'all like to
Listening
You
to
rap.
gonna listen to
Beyonce
Taylor.
or Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Nice callback, Bishop. Nice callback.
Brilliant, brilliant.
All right, y'all. We gonna pay some more bills. We gonna, and when we get back, we gonna be on topic 3. We gonna try to get y'all out of here before tomorrow night.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
What's going on in the gospel scene in this local area? Well, for more information, check us out here on Me Too Music Minute. For everything that's happening from concerts to plays to current events, check us out. Be sure to friend us on Facebook, check us out on YouTube, or visit MeTooMusic.com and join our mailing list. Check us out on Me Too Music Minute.
We fight because that's what we were born to do. Fight for our clients, protect their rights. That's all that matters. Since 1979, Brown and Crouppen has been fighting for you, the people of St. Louis, who have been injured in an auto accident. With $1 billion in compensation for its clients, 10 offices, and more than 50 attorneys, Brown and Crouppen has what it takes to take on the insurance companies and get you the compensation you deserve. If you've been injured in an auto accident, the only firm to call is Brown and Crouppen. Brown and Crouppen, with justice for all.
Hold on tight. The debut project from Me Too music artist Chrissy Ransom. Featuring He Loves Me. There's Nobody Like You.
Nobody like you. There's nobody like my Savior. No way. No.
Give Your Name. And much more. Hold on tight. Available now on The Source at metoomusic.com/The Source. That's metoomusic.com/The Source. And also metoomusic.com/Chrissy. That's CRISSY. Hold on tight. By Chrissy Ransom. Available now.
Yeah, we tease them a lot, but we got you on the spot. Welcome back. This is CrossTalk, your favorite podcast in the whole wide world, where we give you our take on subject matters that affects us in the spiritual realm as well as the physical realm. It's all about, well, we talk about scripture too. It's all about Christ here. I'm your host, Pastor Stebo. I got with me Dr. Ish and Bishop T. We're here to offer instruction, information, illumination. Doc?
Education.
Bishop?
Inspiration.
I tell you, boy, Bishop be on the road because he
hope he didn't agitate you tonight.
He be on the road. You never know which one Doc gonna say, so he just picked the next one.
That's how we roll.
All right, y'all. This last topic: battle of the sexes. Battle of the sexes, and this is just a little lighthearted topic since we was heavy on y'all all night. What are men naturally better at than women? What are men naturally better at than women? Doc?
A lot of things. And I can only speak from my partner's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Taking care of families. Making sure we had provisions that we needed, being the man of the house, making sure we were okay, sacrificing whatever he needed for us. He loved to cook. He couldn't cook better than me, but he loved to cook. Just being a man, just being the man that God needed him to be for his family. So, and women can't teach boys how to be a man.
There you go.
And thanking God for a man to help raise the children and be a father and a husband. So that's my take on it. I can only speak from my perspective.
That's good. Yeah. Bishop, what are you naturally better at than mom? I'm just kidding.
I think you better be kidding about it.
Don't create no conflict.
Yeah. I think I'm kind of in line with Dr. Ish, being a man. Mm-hmm. No matter how a woman tries, a woman cannot be a man. Cannot do man.
Nope.
So And I think that men are naturally better at being a man if he will be a man.
Yes.
So basically, there's not a lot I can add to that.
That's pretty good.
If a
That's pretty
man is a
good.
man, nobody can beat him being it.
That's it.
And
All
I'm not
right.
talking about somebody wearing breeches.
Absolutely.
Right. And ladies and gentlemen, there's an R in that word. He said britches. Okay? So don't try to get us kicked off of
Oh,
the
we
Facebook
did.
and the YouTube, okay?
We
Okay?
do. We
Hardy
already
har
knew.
har, ladies and
We
gentlemen.
old school. That's what we
Hardy
used to call
har
pantses.
har. Right. All right. So we're going to go the opposite way. What are women naturally better at than being men? I mean,
We can't do that.
what
Yeah, we got you.
You got nervous. You thought
what are
when you talk
women
about the
naturally
R
better at
in the britches.
than men? Right.
Y'all better let that one alone. So before somebody make a mistake.
Somebody think we said it.
No, somebody might say it.
Y'all
what
crazy.
what what are women naturally better at than men, Bishop?
Yeah. Being
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Denitra Day said fussing.
That causes conflict resolution. That causes conflict.
I'm fussing. Go ahead, Bishop.
Yeah, if we're gonna look at the positives, again, you have to look at it from perspective. If a woman is a woman, she can beat anybody being a woman. So
Yes.
because it's inbred, it's born in. It is a thing that God put there,
Yeah.
Yes.
and
Yes.
it can't be. Wow, it cannot be erased. It cannot be manipulated. Woman, listen. The woman who is a woman is that. I mean, there's not a lot you can add to it. It's like saying describing God. The only way you can describe God is He's God.
All
Thanks.
by itself.
Tracy D said women are better at nurturing. Men are being men are better at being the provider. Good, good, good,
I
good.
agree with that.
I
And that was
100%.
actually
Doctor
absolutely what I was going to say too.
Pastor Lucas says women are more compassionate. Yeah, I like that. Um, you got anything to add, Doctor Ish?
Yeah, I
Pastor
agree with
Lucas
Tracy.
says cooking. She said women are better
My
at cooking.
husband was a good cook, and he actually thought he could cook better than me. Some things he could, but he loved my cooking. But nurturing, uh, helping to raise the children, and as I previously said, a woman can't teach a young man how to be a man. That's why we need the man. That's why God made uh, man and woman so that two people, the man and woman, can raise the family.
Right.
Um, to love, to nurture, to love, to keep the household. Women can sometimes be the glue in the household, while our husbands are making
Or the structure.
provisions for, yes, yeah, the disciplinarian in the house.
Interjected question:
Yes, sir.
what happens in same-sex relationships that have children in them? Who does what?
There's a wife and a husband.
And that's one of
But
the
is
most.
that wife or husband a man or a woman?
The wife is probably a female.
No,
The
no, no. I said same sex.
I know what you said.
Okay, so if you are not a man, your DNA is not a man, then how do you assume the man role?
Like you said, assume.
No, no,
ASS.
no. I'm not making an
No,
assumption.
no,
No,
she's saying
And
she's
how do you
saying
no.
take on?
no, she's saying I got you, Dr. That was actually slick. She said that they assume
The
the
role.
the role, so they make assumptions on how to be the man. And you, like in your statement earlier, there's presumption and there's assumption, and one can't presume the male role if you're not a man, so you can only assume
Assume.
the
Which
male role as a woman, and we all know that assumptions.
don't work.
You know what they do? Yeah.
Me. You and me. That
Yes.
was very good, Bishop.
Yeah, that was
And it's
actually
real.
that was actually a good callback, Doc.
Yes.
That was a good callback. Good
And you
question,
know what else,
Bishop.
Bishop? We're seeing this so much. And I deal with this in our daycare. We have a participant who is a product of a two female household.
Hmm.
And she calls one mommy and one mama. And we don't know, I don't know
Which
who
is
she's
which?
talking about.
Right.
And I don't know who's the mama and who's the daddy. I guess
Right.
mommy would be mother.
I
But you
got
see,
I got something
that
I got
that
something
threw
to
us there,
add
Bishop, because
to the
that's
right.
real.
I got something to add to the battle of the sexes. What are women naturally better at than men? Women are better at the emotional side, the emotional aspect of the relationship, and that, if used right or used not as a weapon, can actually um, teach a man how to deal better with the female.
Huh?
Because
Emotion.
right, and if the man is um, receptive, then it could, okay, well, you start handling the woman a little bit better. Okay,
Delicate,
I need to,
compassion.
this probably doesn't make sense to me, but this is how she feels. So let me take the logic, sit that down for a second, handle how she feels. Once I handle how she feels, then maybe I can talk about what the logistics say. But yeah,
That makes sense.
Hmm.
And it's a process. It
it
is a
is.
learning process when you are in a relationship.
Because everything
Because
in a man tells you, hey, that don't make sense. And I'm finna no, I'm just
exactly, exactly.
kidding.
But
It's a journey, not a destination.
that's
Come
You
on,
right.
never,
Bishop.
That's right.
you
Uh,
never
I,
get there. When you arrive,
you,
it's
That's right.
that's a bad situation.
yeah. And you know the funny thing, with me and Alan, he's never ceased to amaze me. He would say something that would still tickle me, and I would raise my eyebrows and say, "Where you get that from?" And it was just a learning process for both of us. And it was a good thing. It was a beautiful thing, but
Hmm.
um, we had to work at it. We
Yeah.
had to work hard at it,
And you know
and we
what,
couldn't
Doc?
let nobody come tear us up, including our kids.
You know what, Doc? A lot of that in making you laugh and changing your emotions has to do with what he felt logically.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, you know
yeah.
what? This is getting too out of hand. I know, I know how to turn this back around. So let me play
Yeah,
to her emotions, and
yeah.
not in a bad way, but let me play to
No,
her emotions
no.
and like bring her back to
And
me.
calm things down sometimes.
Yeah.
I might go back later and say another thing, but but you learn. You know what? Sometimes it ain't even that important. When you think about it logically, you know what? Some
Mm.
things are better left unsaid.
Yep.
Because if the fire done died down, don't go dash lighter fluid on it again and
Right.
start it up.
Well, you know what, guys? We got one more thing to talk about, and that is the CrossTalk Talk of the Day. It's time for the CrossTalk Talk of the Day.
The talk of the day has been brought to you by, well, you.
All right, y'all. First of all, before we go into this, I just want to thank y'all for hanging with us
Me too.
25 minutes after the hour, and we still not done yet. Thank y'all. Y'all are some real ones. We
Yeah.
love y'all. We haven't even
Yes.
dropped down in viewership. But yeah, that's awesome. But here we go. Crosstalk Talking today. This is a segment dedicated to our viewers who have questions they want us to voice on Crosstalk. This Crosstalk has been brought to you by an anonymous watcher. They ask, and before we go there, if you have any questions you want us to put on Crosstalk Talking today, don't be scared, don't be shy, don't be
Cruel.
don't be
True.
cruel. Hit us up in our inbox, Gmail, whatever you want to do. Stop us in the hallway and say, I got a Crosstalk Talking today. Um, so, first person to answer this question will be the first person to answer. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, we'll do this after. We'll do this after. We'll pick a card after this. All right. You got your card ready, Bishop?
Yes.
All right. We'll do that right after this. Are
Okay.
some gender roles too archaic, too modern? What do you feel? What should probably change? What needs to remain? What needs to revert? Gender roles. What do we feel about them? First one to answer.
The gender roles. I think in some cases we've gotten too pigeonholed,
Yeah.
and yeah, and this is your job. This is my job. This you supposed to do that. I'm supposed to do that. But one of the things that I counsel couples with is you do what works for you, and
Facts.
what works for you may not work for somebody else.
That's
It's
right.
not. You can get bad information from good people.
That's right.
So
That's
it's
right.
not always a good thing to try to pattern
Nope.
after other people's pattern because it may not work for you.
That's right.
So you find through trial and error
Come on now.
what works for you,
Yes.
and you go with that. And you one thing you have to watch out for is, as we say a lot of time, heard them say,
Yes. Don't
what
blame Mr.
people
Charlie.
say,
Just a
what
child.
people say. Don't. Yeah, I don't want to get hung up on what you're saying that
Yeah.
works for you,
Yes.
because there are people who would tell you, well, what you should do, and they're not doing it.
Man.
Can't do it. And you so right.
And some of them are living vicariously through other relationships.
Yes.
Because I know
Yes.
I can't do this in my relationship. So
Yeah.
what you should do is you
Yeah.
should.
Unfortunately, there are mom and dads who are destroying their children's
Yes.
marriage from the
Yes.
grave.
Yes. Yes.
Mm,
Mama
What
said.
mama said I ought to,
and
daddy said I
that goes
ought
to
to.
that goes to being too archaic because some of those mama said I should have only worked not just in their relationship but in that time.
At that
Yeah.
time. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
And other things that hurt those relationships are you be careful what you listen to. Keep people out your business, number one. That includes everybody, mom and them.
She said that includes everybody. I heard that.
That's
Go ahead.
true.
Honestly.
That's
I like
true.
it.
That's
Yeah.
that's
Honestly.
one of the things that I promote
Yes.
And
in doing
your
weddings.
Yes,
I
sir.
say it 100 times. Keep
Yes, sir.
other people out your
out your
business.
business.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. And it's not so much that you're so secretive that what because I know I was raised in the house. What happened in the house, stay in the house. But uh it can come out the house if we're seeking professional counseling. Let me say that much.
Hmm.
But girlfriend got a girlfriend, or a homie got a homie, and they gonna get your business and turn it around and get you messed up. Keep
Yep.
your business to yourself.
Yeah.
Talk
Girlfriend got a
to
girlfriend that she girlfriend better with somebody else.
That's
If
it.
homie got a
Talk to your
homie got a
neighbor.
homie that he's homie more than.
Yes.
Yeah. I
Keep
like
your
that.
business at home. Talk to each other. If you can't talk to each other
Call
sensibly,
me.
call the professional. Yes, sir. That's right. That's right.
All right.
And
We did it.
I, for one, stay out of my children's my one married child's life. I stay out of his business. I don't tell them what you should do. Matter of fact, when they got married, I told them,
Don't call me.
keep me, I ain't getting in your business. What
Right.
worked for me and your daddy might not work for you and your wife.
Mm,
Y'all got to find your happy medium. Keep me and your mother in law out your business.
I hear you. All right, y'all. This last thing is called
Pick a card. Any card.
pick a card, any
Okay.
card. All right. So,
Terrible.
Dr. Ish has been the Dallas Cowboys every week since we started this.
Except
So,
this week, I love Kansas City.
no, I'm talking about you've been losing every week. That's
Oh
what I'm
yeah, Will. Yeah, Will. It's okay. I'm still Will winner. Never
talking.
let anybody tell you, boy, you can't make it.
All right, so look, Doc, pick who
What?
you got. Who you playing for today?
Let me see who I'm playing for. Let's see. Nene won something. How about Tracy?
All right, you playing for Tracy?
Yeah.
I'm playing for Stephanie Denise Robinson,
Okay.
and Stephanie get ready to win.
Don't cheat.
But this is in line with one of the things that we've been talking about.
Okay.
And here we go.
Give us a clue. You.
We were just talking about it can mess up your relationship, your present relationship, looking back on somebody else's relationship.
Oh, I can't get the letters together. Ah, let me
What
see.
category?
This is family and friends.
All right, family and friends.
You love, you live just, ooh, some with your mama. Oh my
Countdown.
You
God.
look just like your mama.
You look just like your mom.
See, I gave you the clue. I gave it to you, but I couldn't get the beginning.
And
You look just like your mama.
you look
Yeah,
just like your mama. And you couldn't get it because
you
You play too much.
you
too
play too
much.
much.
You do play too much.
Stephanie, Stephanie, you won.
I'm 2-0. 0-2. I'm
Right, I was
0
about to
2.
say you got the two in the wrong place.
I'm 0-2.
All
But
right,
remember,
y'all, who gonna say it today?
say what?
Well, we
We
always say
did it.
around this time.
It's time.
We did it.
Finally, we did it.
Oh my goodness.
33.
It's only 33 minutes past the hour. We did it. That's right,
We
Doc.
win next time.
We did it. You know my law
Yes,
firm,
we
Brown and
did.
Crouppen. Brown and Crouppen is one of the Midwest largest personal injury law firms. Their experienced attorneys handle various personal injury cases, including car accidents, truck accidents, motorcycle accidents, pedestrian accidents, bus accidents, rideshare accidents, bicycle accidents, workers' comp, dog bites, slip and falls, and wrongful deaths. Their legal consultations are absolutely free, so don't hesitate to contact them with your personal injury questions. The number 314-222-2222. The number 618-222-2222. The number 816-777-7777.
Kansas City.
All right, we about to wait. And also if you want to promote your business, email us at gocrosstalk@gmail.com. Include your business name, physical and virtual location or virtual location. Add your tagline, and we will promote your business on our show. You saw us do it earlier. If we did it before, we could do it again. We about to tell y'all goodbye. It's only 34 minutes after the hour, and the doctor has something to say.
Yes, I do. It's been a great night, family. We had lots of fun. We exhausted lots of topics. Hope someone has been enlightened from our conversations. Like we said, we're not, we do have a therapist on the line. I'm not a therapist. I am a doctor, according to my pastor. But nurse by first profession. But
She's a doctor. She play one on TV.
yes, if by chance you are having an issue, and you can call our hotline. Don't suffer in silence. For peace of mind, call the hotline at 314-628-6272. That is Bridges to Care and Recovery. That is, you can get counseling for many things, not just necessarily relationships. Our bishop, our archbishop, is who you need to talk to about those relationships because he has the handle on that. I love you, Crosstalk family. Be safe, love each other, be a blessing to somebody. It's going to make you feel good on the inside. God bless you. I love you and good night.
Pray, trust. No,
What's up, Doc?
that's the doctor. About to cross the street and let the bishop say goodbye to us.
Yeah, we love you, good people. Be blessed, stay safe, stay loved. Call somebody to smile. And it don't have to
Yes.
be somebody outside. Call somebody to smile at your house. I speak laughter and joy into your home and into your situations and circumstances. God bless you. God keep you. Stay safe. Stay warm. Give God the praise. Continue to pray, trust, obey, do sensible. Don't panic. Live your life. Stay focused on glory. And I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the rapture.
Hey,
Yes,
that's my
sir.
dad.
That's the bishop. That's my dad. And if you need to holler at him, if you need spiritual counseling, relationship counseling, anything like that, holler at him at the Pastor's Heart, 636-492-1442. Or you can get at him on the email. It's real simple. It's getthearchbishop@gmail.com. It's just how it sounds. Get the Archbishop. And it's right there on the bottom of the screen. So, yes, the Pastor's Heart, Archbishop's Spiritual Counseling. Make sure you holler at them and get you some counseling.
I
Well,
want to listen to you.
ladies and gentlemen, we said it before. We'll say it again. It's only 37 minutes past the hour, and we did it.
Yes,
Good
we
podcast.
did. We
Don't
did.
forget that the Cowboys are not going to the Super Bowl this year.
We know. But we going with
But the
going with
Chiefs,
the Chiefs.
it's the Chiefs and the 49ers. So
Going with the Swifties.
we'll holler at y'all later. 2 weeks from now, the love engineer is gonna be with us. So check us out then. We'll see y'all next week. Love y'all.
Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud.